All right, so I'm gonna try to keep this one short. I know I ain't been uploading for a minute. I've been, but this is Bleach. Let's see. I've seen a little bit of this game before, but now it's an actual breakdown of it. So let's see what's going on.
Do you want to fight? Do you want to win? Or do you want to live? Which is it?
Fighting for its own sake is meaningless. Survival in itself is meaningless. I want to win!
Wielding swords that personify their soul, Soul Reapers now jump into battle.
I won't lose. No way. Not to anyone.
Your powers fall far short of mine.
Give it all I have!
Utilize each character's unique Zanken Soki action to cut down your opponent's Reishi. Cutting down 1 gauge of Reishi decreases your opponent's Kompaku.
Are you ready?
After damaging your opponent, unleash your key combo and destroy several of your opponent's Kompaku. Destroy all 9 of your opponent's Kompaku and win the game.
Too easy.
What?
Did you really think you could defeat me?
Using the spiritual power accumulated while attacking, unleash a special spiritual pressure move. You can also activate reverse action while attacking and defending. Turn the tide of battle with well-timed combos.
So this is all you can do. Scatter. Senbon Sakura. Shall I explain to you the full extent of the difference between you and me? Bankai, Senbon Sakura, Kageyoshi.
In the midst of battle, accumulated power brings you to an awakened state. Unleashing your true power will overwhelm your opponent.
Senkei, Senbon Sakura, Kageyoshi. You've reached your limit. Ichigo Kurosaki.
I'm not done yet! Bankai! Tensa Zangetsu. This is my Bankai. Alright, let's just start over. All I can do is to take all of my spiritual pressure and try to channel it into one big strike!
After everything we've been through thus far, neither of us has very much strength left.
Yeah,
Let the next clash decide this battle.
are you ready? Byakuya Kuchiki!
Bleach, Rebirth of Souls.
What? Who are you?
So I seen some stuff. It seemed like this is one of those. Let's see if there's anything else. It's one of those like how do you call it? Like a tug of war battle system type of game. It's not like just straight fighting where you just body your opponent and you just win. So it seems like, for example, like here, you have 9 points, like 9 health, basically, like 9 lives, right? During the battle. And every time you inflict a combo, you do a finisher attack, and then the finisher attack knocks down to the next health, to the lesser health, right? And it just seems like the lower health that you get, an awakening happens, which would be like the Bankai, or probably like, later on, Ichigo gets his hollow mask, and other characters probably have other forms and whatnot. But it seems like that. It just seems like, sorry about that. It seems like it's that type of game. It's not a game where, like, you have a key meter, and you just power up, and you could just do Bankai or Getsuga Tensho at any time. Let me see this again, because there was some stuff that I was paying attention to as well. It showed like he did a combo. Like every time he did a combo, it showed like a combo finisher. I'm gonna pause it if I see
Utilize
it.
each character's unique Zanken Soki action to cut down your opponent's Reishi.
like right here. Okay, so it says all out slash, which is Ichigo's like slash thing, and then let's say wielding. I'm not sure what that is, but like oh, and then like you see in reverse the reverse action, which is like I'm thinking that is like when you're getting hit, when the character is getting hit, they can do these other actions. Or like maybe it's like instead of doing a combo finisher, you can opt to do like a just a different action because it says flash step. So I assume like Ichigo's flash step will like it will cancel his attack to make it so that like maybe it cancels him, moves him backwards, or maybe it does like some sort of cross up attack where it goes behind Byakuya.
Cutting down 1 gauge of reishi decreases your
Now, oh, that's what I was looking for. The second thing, they were fighting in the air. They were fighting in the ground first. I know there's a launcher in the game, but see, like right here, they're fighting in the air now. So it's like I don't know. Maybe you just do like a air launcher, and then maybe if the other person blocks it, like you just continue to battle like as if you're just standing in the air. And then like the reishi gauge, you see it's showing you right there. It has like the reishi gauge is like he's depleting Byakuya's reishi gauge, so it's low, but then Ichigo's is high.
action to cut down your opponent's reishi. Cutting down 1 gauge of reishi decreases your opponent's kompaku.
Which is the health.
Ready?
After damaging your opponent, unleash your Kika move and destroy several of your opponent's.
Right. So after doing that, then you do a special attack which depletes possibly more health or just it gives you some sort of an advantage.
Kompaku. Destroy all 9 of your opponent's kompaku and win the game.
Too easy.
What?
Did you really think you could defeat me?
Using the spiritual power accumulated while attacking, unleash a special.
So okay, so how did he like what brings him there? Spiritual power gauge. Okay.
Accumulated while attacking. Unleash a
Okay, so
special
that's like
spiritual
your
pressure move.
your special
You can
meter.
also activate
like your
reverse
key.
action while attacking and defending. Turn the tide of battle with well-timed combos.
So this is all you can do. Scatter. Senbon Sakura. Shall I explain to you the full extent of the difference between you and me?
I know they're not done designing that because like his wings didn't look like Senbon Sakura yet,
Elements of battle,
but
accumulated power brings you to an awakened
in
state.
spirit.
Unleashing your true power will overwhelm your opponent.
So I guess that's the Bankai meter.
You've reached
Right.
your limit. Ichigo Kurosaki.
I'm not done yet! Bankai! Tensa Zangetsu. This is my Bankai. Alright, let's just start over. All I can
Might have to
do
edit that
is to
the
take
music
all of
out
my spiritual pressure
when I actually
and try to
upload this.
channel it into one big strike.
After everything we've been through thus far, neither of us has very much strength left.
Yeah.
Like right there, you see like the particle effect for his wings isn't done yet, but it's all good. So I'm gonna be like this. I'm gonna say it like this. I mean, the game looks gorgeous, first of all, but it doesn't seem like the type of fighting game that I thought it was gonna be. Like it's not like a Storm game. It's not like Bleach Heat the Soul, which is like, if you don't know, that's Bleach's Dragon Ball Budokai. That's Dragon Ball Budokai for Bleach. It's not like that either. So it's trying to do something new. I get it. It's not really like, I gotta play it to see if it's like actually really fun to me. But it just seems like one of those, like I said, those tug of war style games where you just basically just keep fighting until you overwhelm your opponent with advantage, and that's just how it works. It's not like just a basic. I just deplete your health, you deplete my health. We go to round two, we fight again. It's not one of those. The other thing is, I don't see this game going past this arc. I wouldn't be surprised if Byakuya is the last boss, or not the last boss, but like the last main fight in the story. Just because it seems like one of those games that it's trying to do it's trying to be like a starter for Bleach games. But if this is the way that I think it is, it's the wrong direction to go to. Like I said, every anime game should be using like the Dragon Ball Sparking Zero / Tenkaichi type of like style of combat, because that engine gives those games the freedom to make these characters act as if they were acting in the show. Also, like the environment that you're fighting in. Like, for example, if this game was a clone of Tenkaichi 3, it would work, because it's like all you have to do is just you make a Bleach character. You can put them in the same city. Like, instead of it being West City, it's Karakura Town, right? And just have the characters just fly and do Getsuga Tenshos and do Keto Blast as their unique attack and everything. And then their awakening, their transformational awakening is their Bankai, or their like Vizard mask form, or their what's the hollow thing called, the Resurrection, like stuff like that. Like, I would that would be my go-to if I was behind this. That's what I would do. This game would be the next Sparking Zero, just from the get-go. Just design a Bleach game, Sparking Zero. Design a One Piece game, same engine. Design a Naruto game, same engine. It would work. It would just work off rip, because most anime characters, like fighting anime characters, they have the same type of like battle system in a sense. Like, most characters in anime end up being able to flash step. They be able to have like super high speed attacks to where the eye can't see and stuff. And then the other characters, what you could do, like for example, a One Piece game, I was saying this before, a character like Nami wouldn't be in the air doing like air combos, right? But what you could do for her, you could make it so that either she could be an assist character, she could be a ground-based character that has like a trap setup type of style. There's other things you could do with that. But I just feel like for Bleach, that this standard of fighting isn't the way to go. But that's just my opinion. Like I said, I'm going to play this game before I say like this is good or bad. I just think that if you did it with like how Sparking Zero is, it would have been super successful off rip. Just off rip, just amazing. Right? And then at the end of the day, what you could do, if all these anime games, if you did it the way I was planning it, where these games are like Tenkaichi 3 clones, it revives arena fighters, because now everybody loves Tenkaichi 3. That's just default, right? So that's most people's style of anime fighters. Some people like the Storm games too. I like the Storm games. They're okay, but it's the competitive nature of the Storm game. Like, it's somewhat unfair to a point where like it's just like, well, I'm gonna just pick the cheapest assist, and then it's just the go-to. That's just how Storm games work. Or like back in the day, you used to pick I think it was like Kabuto. You used to pick Kabuto. He was like the cheapest character because he takes your opponent's ki gauge away, or his chakra away, and then they can't do anything and you have advantage. Like, stuff like that. But if it was the Tenkaichi 3 engine and it was successful with a Bleach game, and then you could do it with another anime, like I don't know, like insert Yu Yu Hakusho or something like that, right? You could do it with a Yu Yu Hakusho game, same engine. That would be the third game. And then after all of that, you see it's super successful. You can make a jump game a Jump All Stars game with a bunch of different Jump anime characters in it with the same thing, and you could do it like how Tenkaichi and Sparking Zero do, where they tell you it's 150 characters, but then you have transformations, and each transformation they act as a new character because they have a different move set, stuff like that. You could just keep it going, like it just don't end. Like it's just brain dead. But like you see Souls games, for example, they repeat the same process because people like those style of games. Not me. I hate those style of games, but people like those style of games, so they will keep playing like more games that play that same way. Do that for fighting games, especially when it's a fighting game with a successful engine. Just do it. You can't lose. Everybody loves it. You just make it look cool. Make the particle effects look amazing. Like I can't see Sparking Zero right now. I can't see it failing, just because it's based off the game that everybody loves. So if you made a Bleach game like that, it couldn't lose. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna keep it at that. But I'm not gonna say I look forward to this game. I'm gonna just say, let me play this game first before I make judgment.